Welcome, Flip Clock fans! Movies that should have had a flip clock in them. This project started when someone told me about the movie 52577 and that the movie had a strange flip clock in it. It was strange because it wasn't a flip clock. Hey, no offense to the person who told me, I really appreciate the heads up, and the clock came and went fast so it was hard to see. But this brings me to my point. This movie should have had a flip clock in it. What a wasted opportunity. But here's another thing. I think I'm the only person in the world who didn't get this movie. I must be because Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 100% rating and the audience score was 90%. The movie was written and directed by Patrick Reed Johnson, born 1962, an American filmmaker, special effects artist, and screenwriter. It's a semi-autobiographical work detailing this man's rise to his life's work in Hollywood. The movie starts with 8-year-old Patrick Reed Johnson, the full name used by his mother when he's in trouble, Patrick Reed Johnson! As he experiences the film 2001: A Space Odyssey in 1968. Clearly many viewers just didn't get that movie. But Patrick Reed Johnson did. Seeing the film ignited the desire to create movies and special effects starting in his backyard using his father's 8mm camera. He makes his own sequels to Planet of the Apes, Jaws, and Space 1999, all while dreaming of one day making it big in Hollywood himself. The movie goes on to detail Johnson's struggles in high school, being the quintessential sci-fi nerd. To sum it up rather quickly, Patrick's obsession leads him to learn all he can about special effects artist and filmmaker Douglas Trumbull. Oh, and there's a girl in his life, etc., etc. A theme in this film is editing of movies. When Patrick has to cut ties or let things go, it's depicted by him editing film by the old school method of cutting and splicing. Long story short, Pat makes it to Hollywood by a trip arranged by his mother and visits American cinematographer editor Herb Lightman. Lightman tries to introduce Patrick to Douglas Trumbull. That did not go well. Awkward. But over this trip, Johnson met a very young Steven Spielberg shooting the effects for Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and he got to see a rough edit of Star Wars. The film proceeds with depictions of teenage angst and emotion and stuff, including his girlfriend letting him go, apparently to follow his dreams. The movie ends with Johnson riding off to his destiny in Hollywood. Why I didn't like it? I don't know. It was kind of cringy in places, and some of the acting, mostly the youngest brother and his sister, was weak and unbelievable. I feel bad about not liking this movie. It had a great 70s retro feel, and I should have loved it. But there was no flip clock. Please, Hollywood and indie filmmakers, get with me if you're going to do the 70s. Me and my YouTube viewers here and the crowd I associate with will help you pick the perfect flip clock. Heck, I'll even loan you one or give you one. I hope this doesn't hurt anyone's feelings, but there it is. Thanks for taking the time.